This is hello from ambergris, San Pedro, in the great nation of Belize. We do work for like, shares, and comments. There's a next door restaurant and bar, just to be informed. Everyone comes with a little balcony. They say early birds captures the worm, right? And this young man been gone with it for a few hours. Like there's two of us that gets up early. You can still gain access to the backside if you don't have the room at the very end with a balcony. And a great wide beautiful craving seas out there. I have a motion detector light as well. I have a little microwave, coffee section. You can lounge, read a book. When I first came out yesterday evening, I thought that was like a restaurant or a corner store, but it's a boutique. And I'm recognizing that this might be a hardware store. On the second floor, that's where I was taking shots from. So this is what's next door. This is the back side of it. This is at least like an hour or two before sunrise. Or maybe just an hour. Go up in this direction and see if I can gain access to the main road. Don't pollute, beautify beliefs, put trash in its rightful place. Here's the trash bins. Safeguard the environment, leave it better than we found it for your bloodline. Disturb their nap. Didn't even see him. Last time I was here recording from this location, this gas station here was under construction. There's a dragon coming. Sounds loud. Guy here, so let me see if I can ask if it's 24 hours if they're closed. Okay, so if you're here and you need like emergency gas early in the morning, you can check them out. Gas and Go gas station. I can't get like a landmark or a reference point, but maybe you can use the Golden Bay. Again, just now the gentleman in the golf cart, instead of having some intelligence and some compassion, instead of assuming that you're doing something wrong, he could just take 2 seconds, pause, and ask a question. But instead he's taking photographs and pictures, assuming that I'm a criminal. They say you assume, and you assume to make an ass of yourself. The gentleman said that if you're doing the river and using the boat or the canal or whatever it is, this section of the fuel pump area, you cannot purchase gas there until maybe much later during the daytime, not so early in the morning. I don't even know if it's 5 p.m. yet. I guess that's the name of the bridge. Yeah, I made the mistake thinking that was like a corner store. I'm just gonna push forward and head south just to see if I can figure out if there's a little corner store or grocery store somewhere close by, and try to figure out the walking distance, because I was trying to find if there's a grocery store or something close by to get some little things that I needed, but by the time I got situated, settled, and came back out, it was after 8. Oh, so there's a store right here. So there is a little store right here, and it's literally right there. But I was so exhausted yesterday and tired After a long, arduous day of traveling and getting here, um, I was just worn out and I didn't have the energy to go on a little adventure to just scout out the area. Ask this gentleman, see like if I get a little info. Go open already. Yeah, okay. I'll go over there and check it out. So there it is again. There we go. Here we go. Alright. Gentleman is somewhat honoring and carrying on the tradition of being friendly in Belize. So I just assumed that I made a mistake, so I have to retract. This specific store here stays open up to 9 p.m. Wish I had known that, because then I would have been able to get the things that I need. I'm gonna go back up to the bridge because he stated that the section over there that I was trying to get the name from the security guard and the fuel attendant at the Go gas station. The area over there is San Mateo. So I'm hiking back to San Mateo, and he said that there's a couple stores over there that opens at like 6:30, 6 a.m. ish. Police officers could do the same thing. Stop, chat, figure out what's going on. Like to stop with the misinform and miseducating and doing miscalculation for judgment on their behalf. Hiking back over here. So now I have to retag. It is San Mateo. And the grocery stores, another gentleman just said that they open at 7 and not 6:30. This might be able to get a little bit more accurate information, and people might be a little bit more open-minded and willing to help you out. But just basic information, just trying to get the event that you're in this area, you have an idea of what's available. Just stopping on the humanity, the human aspect of it. It takes, they say, when kids are being raised and you're trying to like instill, character, morals, and values in them and try to steer them down the conscious path. They say it takes 7 days to instill good habits, and then they say it takes like 31 days to break bad habits. So a lot of people they're in that phase, they're in that mode of bad habits where they would rather their misinformed emotional state dictate and lead them to a path that's unhealthy. So, instead of trying to be friendly, open-minded, casual, and just chat and figure out the information, get it from the source. This is a view from downstairs. Nicely done. And I specifically got up early this morning to make my video in the privacy of the darkness, but not so much the darkness, but just to avoid tension and just protect my headspace and be solution orientated and figure out a more jovial and pleasant and safe way to record so I can be comfortable as I move about. The reality is that I just have to buck up and know that I will be doing it whenever I'm doing it. It's gonna be unpleasant. And I just have to make lemonade. Pink lemonade, to be precise. It's still quite a bit early, and I might see if I can. I still got a couple little things to do before I leave out this morning. So I'll see if I can capture sunrise. If not, it'll be for another time. Check out Vibes Out. Thanks for tuning in, and keep on watching, and remember to comment, like, share, and give us a hype. Thank you. This is Empowered by Roots Word, recording in the northern side of San Pedro. Some is just comfortable and hell bent locking themselves away from the truth. The truth agitate and upset, terrify, cause discord in their lives. My spirit, my energy will continue to stay on the path of constructive play, re-sharpening and re-learning and re-molding and shaping my present moment so that I can stay in the total bliss of what I'm doing, which is knowing that I am shining light for those that choose to appreciate it and embrace it and become a better version of themselves for themselves. Over and out. Have a spectacular journey and be willing to learn new things every day. Sharpen yourself for the better version of you tomorrow when it reflects back. It can be proud of where you have been, where you are going, and just remain in the moment. Enjoy your life. Peace be with you to all the energy vampires.